You're very welcome back. Now, when it comes to perfecting the perfect dating profile picture, apparently there are rules.
There are indeed. Seemingly, a swift selfie post isn't going to do the job to get you a swipe right, but there is a man that can help you with that.
Here to take us through the do's and don'ts of dating profile pictures, it's her man, Marin.
There he is.
Hey,
How you
everyone.
doing? You're very, very welcome. You are a highly in-demand photographer and you take photographs of people who are looking for love and who want to put their best face forward. But how did you get into this line of work?
Oh my God. So I was just reaching out by a dating coach back in 2013. And she was very specific. She's like, I want natural light, lifestyle photos for my clients. And that's how I actually got introduced to the dating world, to the dating photography world.
Yeah, but you don't only talk the talk, you also walk the walk. I believe you met your very own husband on a dating app. So what was it specifically about his photos that attracted you?
Oh my God, my husband is such a hottie. He had the best photos in the dating profile because he was a photographer. So of course he was gonna have good photos on his profile, yeah.
So there are probably, you know, easy tips, but there are probably a lot of mistakes as well that people make without even realising it, that put people off. What are the big no-nos for you that you see every day and you go, that's not going to help you, that's not going to get you the love of your life online?
Oh my God, there's so many. We can stay here for hours, but I feel like the top 3 ones that are constantly people making, even though it's 2023, is like people have photos with like really bad lighting. That's number 1. Number 2 is people have like also really old photos from like 7 years ago when they first graduated from college, right? Or the typical one is like they only have photos of the people or friends that took of them like at a wedding and they cropped that photo to use it for online dating profile. Yeah, so those are the very common mistakes. I mean, we can just keep going on, but yeah.
I saw online today here in Ireland that women were talking about what puts them off. And one of the top ones is guys posing with agricultural machinery like tractors. We have a lot of farmers in this country. And apparently that's not a good thing to do either. What do you think of that?
Oh my God, that's such a good question. I think if you are in that world, right? If that's the type of work that you do, you definitely want to show that off. I wouldn't say make it your full profile of like tractors and everything. I feel like in the US, the very common photo that people have is like the fish photo, right? The fish photo, or like they just caught a fish. But
show me. I don't know what you mean. What's a fish photo? Go on.
It's very common in the US. I can't believe you guys don't know about it. Yeah, people go mostly guys go on a trip fishing and they post a photo of them like they just caught a fish. Yeah.
I feel like lads are getting an awful doing here. Will I start talking about what girls do to turn lads off?
Go on.
Not at all. No way, I'll get myself cancelled again. Herman, I want to ask you how it all works. I might be looking for a bit of advice or asking for a friend. So do you follow your clients around and get some candid shots, or do you delve into their romantic desires and just create a cool photo shoot?
Oh my God. So my photo shoots are very customized, right? So I work from like the software engineer to the doctor to the attorney to like the real estate guy who's selling $1 million penthouses in Manhattan. So every photo shoot is gonna be unique and different. And so I jump into a call with them, strategize of like, what is it that we need to be doing for the photo shoot? And then we go and do it, right? And sometimes it's like capturing them on like the most natural behavior so I can capture that most candid shot. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That looks really good,
looks
really
great,
professional, very clean, very New York. You also, I believe, do virtual consultations, Herman. So
I do,
yes.
I do.
So I'm wondering if we can pick your brain for a minute. The lovely Greg here isn't officially coupled up at the moment. And if we were setting him up on a dating site and we wanted to get your opinion on this photo of him, would this get him swipe rights, do you think?
Oh my God. That is, oh my God. I'm just gonna have to give you my honest opinion. So
Do it.
glasses, no glasses. I don't know who that person is. Like it could be your mom, it could be your girlfriend. So definitely a big no, because people want to connect with you and want to see your eye. Look at that, like that's a beautiful smile you got there. So
Thanks, bud.
that's what people want to see is like the smile and connect with you, and people connect through the eye. So yeah.
Okay, so I shouldn't be putting up photos with my mom. So what should I be doing? give me the pose I'm supposed to be doing if I had to do one right now.
Yeah. So how will you? So pretend that you are at your favorite spot. I know that you like sports, right?
Yeah.
So pretend that you are like at your favorite spot. Maybe tell me what's your favorite spot in that you like to spend time.
Where do I like to spend time the most?
Yeah.
Well, I like to spend time at rugby matches in the stadiums, which is
Okay.
yeah, watching games, which is great crack. Or maybe going to the beach and going for a swim.
Long walks
There
on
you
the
go.
beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So pretend that you are at the beach. So maybe bring your chest out a tiny little bit, and then lean forward like you are like about to or like waiting, but not. I can see.
Like this?
Not so much, right?
Not
Or
so much
maybe
nipple.
put an arm behind the chair. There you go. More relaxed, more friendly,
Yeah, yeah,
approachable. There you go.
Like
Yeah.
a leg up like this, very chill.
Exactly. Perfect. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be a good photo.
What
for
about
you.
the peace and pout?
No,
No?
peace and boat. No,
What?
no duck legs either.
Oh my God.
Herman,
Yeah.
I think we're about to create a monster. I think we should move away from Greg
We-
here and talk
We
about.
definitely need to do a virtual photo shoot with Greg.
I think
Okay.
so. I
We'll
think
talk
so.
after. We'll talk
Yeah.
after me.
You have your work cut out.
Absolutely.
What is it about dogs that gets in photographs with people that gets so many reactions? I believe that's really, really popular.
So according to Bumble, 45% of men that have a photo with their pets get more matches. My belief is that because people tend to love animals, right? Right. So I think that that's why I was reading an article a couple of days ago, and it said that the stigma is that if you have a dog in your profile photos, people usually think, oh, he's ready to get into like a serious relationship, right? Because in New York City, like if you have a dog, like you have to be a grown-up person
That's true.
to be responsible for a dog, right? So that's a big responsibility. So I think that's how people see it. That's just my personal opinion.
So we're
Okay.
getting you a dog.
So get myself a dog.
We're getting
All
you a
right,
dog.
I'm getting a lot of good
A dog,
information.
a cat, or fish.
Yeah, a dog, cat, and fish, all the above. A question that a lot of people do nowadays online is use filters. What is your take on filters? Should we be using them? Should we not be using them?
I will say don't use any filters unless you're married, right? Like my husband is married, so he uses like 100 filters in all his photos. But yeah, don't use filters if you're single. You don't want to catfish people up there.
Okay. No
Yeah,
more filters,
yeah.
Grainne. No, you're married.
I'm
you're
married.
Fine.
I
You're
can
fine. You're
filter
grand.
to my heart's content.
Me no more filters.
She's okay. Greg, you, on the other hand, will be no filters for you.
All right, I have a lot to learn, man. Thank you so much for all this information, Herman. I'll get my people to ring your people.
Herman, thank
Thank you
so
much for having me.
Cheers, brother. Thanks so much.
Bye.